We're given legs for a reason to move and walk and go and be on adventures, to get out there. We are not stuck in place with roots. Even though most people are stuck where they live. We are meant to go with the changing of the season to find where the water flows, where the fruit ripens. For our path is to be as changing as the world around us, ever changing. If we're ever going to go on a trip of our dreams, if you have this plan in your mind, I'm going to go on vacation. Finally, I'm going to go on vacation. You've been dreaming of it forever. You can only go on such a trip in the present moment, in the here and now. If you say that someday I will go on that trip, someday will never come. You will never go on that trip. Because some days they don't exist. There is no day of the week that we call someday. But there should be. Imagine an extra day on the end of the week where you could do all the things that you've been putting off. Gosh, we should make that a holiday. For now, we only have this moment right now. If you're going to go on that trip, start packing right now. If you're going to walk out your front door, do it right now. If you're going to kiss that girl, do it right now. Tell your parents you love them right now. Wake up right now. Rise above the narrow confines of our narrow confines. Rise above them to the broader concerns of all humanity. Join me in believing that what the selfish people tear down, we can build up together. So long as we see the wider world and we maintain the bounties of our community, of what is art, of Idea Fab Lab, of Chico, of all of us artists, that is our community. We need to maintain that. For there's power in community. I have gone traveling. I've been seeking out other communities, trying to figure out what the heck is going on in these other countries. I hear names, but I don't ever experience it. So this was my chance. In recent times, I hopped on a plane, flew to other countries, and I gained a broader perspective. I started seeing more than my narrow focus. And I've come all the way around to Chico to share what I've learned. I've learned just how much of myself I've been giving away to others. My time, my energy, my ideas, I've been giving away. And that's been draining me. It's hard to know just how far this has gone until you reclaim your whole self. All of the potential energy that you reclaim. I got to experience all of it retained, reclaimed. And I've found all new ways of using my energy. And I've realized that there's a new option. I don't always have to give away my energy. I don't have to give away myself. And that's something I hadn't considered, that I don't have to give away myself to live. I could do nothing all day and I could have all day to do it. I could have all the time in the world. I could step away from life and the society and all the bullshit we give names to. You could step away from all that. And what do you have when you step away from all that? You get to bask in the power of not having anywhere to be except the present moment, the here and now. I would previously, before I had this realization, I would be giving away my time to work, to friends. I just in the name of hanging out, I'd be giving myself away. I'd be giving myself away searching for a lover and for pets who are just all too lonely. When I get home, they look at me with those just sad eyes that you've not been home enough. I would have to drive all over the place, all to just different places, all over the place. And then when the day was done, I'd have to make time to get away from it all. Because if I didn't get away from it all, then I'd have this creeping sensation, this need to run away. It would take hold, and I would have to disappear. When my plate was full, I'd have to run. And that was the only way I knew how to free up my plate. There was no wonder I was tired, I was weak, and I was scattered. My life was in pieces, but I got the opportunity to pick up all the parts of myself that I was leaving everywhere. I could stand in the whole glory of my soul. The best way that I've found to do such a thing, to stand in the whole glory of your soul, the best way I've found to achieve this is to pack a bag. Just pack the bag with everything you could possibly ever need for the rest of your life. No small feat. But then with this bag, you just drive to an airport. No plan, no ticket. You just drive to the airport. You buy a ticket right there on the spot. You get the ticket and you get on the plane and you fly to anywhere. You fly to everywhere. With all of your potential energy, with all of you on that plane. And there's no telling where you will go. And no one will have the answers for you. And that's the point. In this such a moment, I've made for myself. I drove from here to Alaska. In Alaska, I got on a plane to Fairbanks, and I rolled up to this beautiful lady and said, I'm going to go somewhere, but I don't know where. I'm going to go anywhere and everywhere. But today's the day I do it. Right here, right now is when I do it. And I've never felt more powerful in my life. I've never felt more of myself. There was no identity that was based on my surroundings, my environment, my community, my people. They did not tell me who I was. Who I was everything that I packed in that bag. I was the only thing that I was whoever got on that plane. And that was powerful. There's no identity that was connected to my surroundings. My identity was only what I could bring with me. I was pure. No one to tell me who I was. No one who remembered who I was before I've grown to who I am. No one to say, oh, you were that person. Who are you now? They don't ask that. They just say, I remember who you were. You must still be that person. Nonsense. I'll admit, staying in such a place with all of your potential energy, with being in the middle of nowhere, being who you are and your pure self, it's a little impossible to maintain. Because we are here on earth to share ourselves with the world. But there is still a reason to get away from it all. There's still benefit. For this process of stepping away from your whole world, it resets all of those responsibilities who are used to taking from you. After such a heroic trip of getting away from it all, you might You might understand the ruts that you were in before. You might understand the habits that you might fall back into. And I offer a warning to anyone who's willing to go through such a heroic adventure. Never say, "I've come back." Never say it. Because that means you are going to fall right back into those same ruts, giving permission to all those who have taken from you before to take again. Instead, say that I've come forward, recognizing that you won't be who you were before you left. In my case, I've come around. I've come forward, but I've also come around. I've went so far east. I've been so far east that it became west, going all the way around the world. And this means that I'm one day older. I'm in the future, people. I've gone all the way around the world, and I'm in the future. And I must admit that I don't care for the future. I don't like it. I don't like it. All I hear is how terrible the future is gonna be. How worried everyone is that technological advancement is gonna ruin us. But I recognize that this is just another way that the world tries to drain me, tries to bring me down, and I won't stand for it. I'm looking ahead. If you get caught looking ahead, then there is an impending cliff. Some devastating Ragnarok, some apocalypse, something we don't know what the fuck's gonna happen, but we're gonna die. Bullshit. Sci-fi's trying to kill us off and trying to convince us that we're all gonna die. I call bullshit. And it also demands that you look backwards to the past, to this tainted reality that seems better than it actually was. But I demand that we all pull ourselves out of the past and the future. We come to the present, to the here and now, like the ding of a phone. That is the kind of thing that'll pull you out of the present. Ignore it. We don't need our phones. We are not our phones. Our identity is not sourced from our online profiles. We are real, living human beings. We are here now. My rebellion grows to the absolute presence of the present, a gift that few people ever give. It is rare to ever find someone that'll look you in the eyes. Be here right now. But I appreciate all of you in the crowd. I see all of your eyes. You are here right now. And that's the purpose of my speech. Here we are. Forget the future, forget the past. Right here is all that matters. When you are in such the here and now, you have the opportunity to have human connection, real human connection. The kind of thing that the only word I know is kindred spirits. You realize, hey, I am here, you are here, we are now. That's important. In such a place, in such true human connection, it feels like everything that has come before is culminating into the here and now, where everything that is still to come, all of the future bullshit, is at the mercy of the actions that we are making in the present. So, final words. Get away from the timed schedules because all of you were not made for it. Get away from the reasons that make you worry about the future, and get away from the terrors of your past. Come to the only reality that will ever exist, ever. Now and here, here and now, here and now. Now is the only chance that you will ever get. Carpe diem. Zolksvang.